welcome. Kletus Roadside Service. Last episode I talked about how I'm a morning person. And I like to talk about things in the morning. I don't even know if it made it into last episode. Last episode got all sorts of fucked up. I don't know. The audio was a little fucked. Some stupid ass shit happened. But, yeah, it is not that long after I stopped that episode that I'm talking to you guys right now. It is 1:42 a.m. Saturday morning, 1:42 a.m. What the fuck am I doing? I'm going to work. These fucking bitches. Okay, let me tell you what the fuck is going on. They fucking pester me all day while I'm working to work some more on Saturday. And I say, listen, guys, I really don't want to. Can you please find somebody else? 3 different people, 3 different jobs. They're fucking pestering the shit out of me. I'm like, guys, no. I'll do one job and it'll be tomorrow night. That's it. That's all I'm doing is one job tomorrow night. Sorry about you. And I couldn't even, as I'm getting in my car to leave to get the fuck out of the place. Hey man, will you please do the one job? No. Okay, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, I fucking hope it's fine, because I'm not doing it. I was already offered that job earlier, and I said no. So I make it home, having a great time with the family, just having a good time. And then finally, the kids go to bed. And I was just ready to relax. And you can't relax with the kids. Okay? You can't. You can have fun with the kids, and that's what we did. But the kids had gone to bed. They had already woken up 3 times, and they're finally gone. And I'm laying there, and I'm like, finally. And it was like 9:40. I get a phone call from my fucking boss. Hey, you want to make some extra money? Like, what the fuck are you calling me at 9:40 for? I already told you that I'd work tomorrow night. It's like, well, see, what I need you to do is what I think of as Beetlejuice. I think of him as Beetlejuice, okay? What I need you to do is take a little nap and then come back to work. Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, all right, so I looked up at your times and it says that you can technically start working at 2 a.m. and I need you to be ready to work at 2 a.m. I'm like, the fuck, dude? What the fuck? He's like, yeah. So you're like my only option. So yeah. I really like. You have to do it, basically. I'm like, motherfucker. You guys fucking suck. Everybody fucking blows. I'm just upset at all of you. Y'all just fucking suck. Cock. Whatever. Really upset at it. So I go and I freak the wife like a damn rabbit, like a jackrabbit, and then I set my alarms for like an hour, and then I wake up and here I am, okay, with a fucking fuel low level light going on right now. I should stop for gas. Not doing that. Not stopping for gas. Just gonna make it. Everybody's driving slow as shit. 1:30 in the morning. Holy fuck me. So that's where I'm at, just having a horrible fucking time. Luckily, it's 47 degrees out and it's not 30 and frosty like it was yesterday morning, Friday morning. Or no, Thursday. I don't know when the fuck it was. One of these mornings, it was extra fucking cold. And I was like, this fucking sucks. So, I don't know, man. And then I was talking to one of the guys, or my boss. He said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just meet them at the fucking place because it'll be a lot faster for you, so you can sleep in a little bit longer. If you just meet them, go straight to the fucking work site with your car." I said, "Okay," and it didn't really make a lot of sense to me that I would be because I have to go because I have a CDO. It didn't make too much sense to me that I would go to the work site, but it didn't really bother me that much because if I go to the work site, the guy that I'm covering for could drive my car. I mean, that's not like the legal way to do it with my company, but he could technically just drive my car back to the shop, and then he could go home, and then I'll take the truck home. But I don't know. It didn't make a lot of sense, but that's what I planned. I was like, hey, they said just drive my car over there, so I guess I'll just drive my fucking car over there. He's like, okay, yeah, whatever, man. And then I'm like grabbing my coffee and walking out the door. I get a call from the ER guys. He's like, "Hey, buddy." I'm like, "Hello? Who the fuck is this?" He's like, "This is the guy from the ER team. Where the fuck are you?" I'm like, "I'm getting ready to leave my house and I'll be headed over to the job site soon." He's like, "Why would you do that, buddy?" I'm like, because that's what I've been told. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? No, that makes no fucking sense. That makes no fucking sense. So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna wait on you. So we're gonna wait on you. You have to make it here right now, and you're gonna be late. Sounds like you're gonna be late. I'm like, hey, fucking relax. Relax, you fuck head. You're a double fuckhead. Well, we're waiting on you. It makes no goddamn sense for you to drive your car over there when you gotta drive the guzzler back to the shop. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, yeah, it makes sense a little bit. This guy's a slime ball, okay? He's a slime ball. I'm just like, God damn it. You want me to feel bad? Is that what you're trying to do? Is trying to make me feel bad? You fuckhead. Okay? Double fuckhead. Uh-uh. Don't make me feel bad. So I texted the guy that I'm supposed to be meeting up with. I'm like, hey, apparently I'm not meeting you there, which does make sense. So I'm going to be later than 2 a.m. But this guy, I didn't realize, but he's been out there since noon. Like, this was an emergency response at noon. I don't know what the fuck kind of job they're doing that's taking until the middle of Saturday. Like, that's the other thing. Like, I don't know what we're doing. I heard it's lime. There's some sort of a lime, which is like a powder mixture. Oh, and guess what? It's at the shit plant. Yeah, how wonderful is that? Dude, guys, I get to go to the shit plant. I am very, very excited to go to the shit plant at 2 a.m. on Saturday. And then work there for however an undisclosed amount of time with fucking slime ball fuckhead. And then come home and guess who agreed to work tomorrow night? Me. So I'm gonna work for God knows how long Saturday day, go home with still just an hour of fucking sleep, go home to my kids being awake and have to deal with that because I planned on just having a normal fucking Saturday and then working Saturday. Like, this has fucked up a lot of shit. This is really fucked up. Everything they got going on here has fucked up everything that I've got my life for. I wish I would have just worked a Saturday, the whole fucking Saturday, just fucking all Saturday. It would have been. I would have had all of my sleep, and I would have been off at a normal time, and then I wouldn't have to go to work tomorrow night. It just, you guys. I'm talking to my bosses and stuff. You guys disappointed me, okay? Because I had made a plan that was going to work out pretty fucking well. And now I'm like actually mad. So this fucking, it just, what the fuck, How did I have such an easy situation on my hands turn into now this is all my fucking problem? And I talked to the guy that's already over there, and I was like, so what is going on? He's like, it's Lyme. These fucking idiots don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just dicking around with fucking hard pipe. I've been here since noon, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh. He's like, yeah, fucking have fun when you get here. I'm like, okay. Sounds like I won't. I think that was sarcastic. So, and then I was like, oh, what a wonderful time. I can record an episode, but, on Saturday. Yeah. Just not a good fucking time. I don't even know. I didn't have time to really do anything. I got home, got cleaned up, and I ate some sausage. Oh, this is the other thing. Because I didn't have, I was thinking about what I was going to make for dinner, but my wife really wanted to go out, and I'm like, I'm not going out to eat every night. I'm not doing it. Plus, I'm the expensive one when it comes to going out to eat. So if they go out to eat, it's half. It's like 50% off if I don't do anything. And I was just like, I'm going to eat these sausages, these cheese sticks, and this bag of pork rinds with some of this tea. That's what I'm going to do. Because I was like, oh, maybe I'll make eggs later. Make some hard-boiled eggs, make some regular fucking eggs, make some ovaries. I don't know. I thought I was going to have like some sort of an egg day for dinner yesterday. But first, I had sausage, cheese sticks, pork rinds on the couch with some sweet tea. And I had just gotten comfortable, just found a fucking good YouTube video. And my wife has got my daughter in the bathtub. And then ding dong. I'm like, are you fucking with me right now? And so I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm not going to answer it. I'm just going to fucking sit here. And then 5 minutes later, ding dong. And I'm like, the fucking guy's still out there? And it pisses me off more now than it did at the time, actually. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, god damn it. And I had just got out of the shower, so I was just wearing basketball shorts. So I had to find a fucking shirt, then go down there, and this fucking guy, he's like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I was just checking to see, how your electricity bill is. I wanted to see if it's like, you're paying a lot, so I know you're paying a lot. Your neighbors over here is paying a lot. we wanted to help you get set up with solar, if that's what you were interested in. And I'm like, I'm not really interested in fucking solar, buddy. He's like, oh, well, you're going to see your bill, because if I could see your bill, then I could see kind of, how your bill actually is, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't have a fucking bill, dude. He's like, well, how about this? I'm going to go ahead and go over there, and I'll be back in like an hour. I'm like, back for what? He's like, maybe you might have a bill inside you can find, and we can help look at it, and then we can work on the financing and all that good stuff. I'm like, dude, I'm not getting fucking solar panels. Okay, well, once we see your bill, we'll be able to, because it's gonna be no cost to you. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be no cost to me? Like, yeah. Most of the time, it's no cost to you, no cost at all. I just need to see your bill. I'm like, this sounds fucked up. But I go inside and I'm like, I don't know. This guy, he seemed like he was from the power company. So I have my wife get on the computer and print out a bill. There's no billing information on there at all. It's just like an energy graph and what our bill costs, but there's no like accounts or anything like that. And the motherfucker, he comes back, and I'm like ready for him this time. I'm like, okay, let's fucking talk. I'm almost to the shop though, so I'm not gonna be able to do my whole fucking skit like I normally would. But he comes back. I'm like, hey man, here's the bill. And he's like, oh, cool. Yeah, this one actually doesn't look that bad. I'm like, yeah, I know, because he showed me pictures of other bills. And I'm like, my bill looks fucking way better than their bills. The fuck? He's like, okay, well, And we were outside for like over half an hour. We're talking about kids. We're talking about my truck. Apparently, he has an old Mustang. Blah blah. I don't fucking know. And then, yeah, we're like half an hour into it, and I've got him like up against my garage door. Like he's in front of the cars, up against the garage door, and I'm just like, dude, you need to test this place out. It's got really fucking good sweet tea. I'm talking about everything but the fucking solar panel. Like, you gotta try this sweet tea from the sweet tea place. It's right down the road. Are you from here? You're not from here? You're from Ohio? Oh my gosh, Ohio. Just going fucking, I'm like wasting his fucking time because he's like, you know, so yeah, we'll get it all set up, but as long as you have a good credit score and you make enough money, it'll be no cost to you. I was like, how the fuck? The more money you make and the better your credit score is, the fuck they're gonna save you money. How about the fucking poor people's getting their money saved? My phone is doing some weird fucking shit, and I don't like it at all. Anyways, I was like, well, we actually just got out of bankruptcy, and my credit is really fucking junk, and my wife's. So he's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty fucking junk. And he's like, okay, and like, right as I said that, you could tell that the guy was trying to get on his fucking little scooter thing and get the fuck down the road, going to a house that's actually gonna matter, and. I got him there for like another 5 minutes to just talk about random shit, and then he eventually just got on a scooter and drove off. I'm like, I cannot believe this guy just wasted my fucking time talking about goddamn solar panels. How about you shut the fuck up? Let me eat my goddamn snack, watch my YouTube. I didn't realize at that point in time that I was gonna have to go to fucking work in a couple of hours. Really blows, dude. Really blows. But anyways, I'm here at the shop. These fucking fucking idiots are gonna be waiting on me. So I need to be ready to get the fuck out of my car, get right into their truck, and get the fuck going. So I'm gonna update you guys again. So I'm not gonna give you the outro. I'm gonna update you guys again. I'm just gonna stop it right now, guys. It is now 1 p.m. after lunch. Have I had lunch? No. Did I have breakfast? No. Did I have any? I had a coffee and a water. Oh, and some beef jerky. I'm just now getting off work, so let me just bring you back up to speed. Bring myself back up to speed. Get a call at 9:30. Hey, get like an hour or two of sleep, and then be at the shop. Or well, they told me to be at the freaking job site. So I waited until 1:30 to leave the house so I could get to the place by 2, but they wanted me to be at the place at 2, and then I didn't even get to the shop until 2 because they called me and they needed me to go to the fucking shop. Whatever. And then I get to the shop, got these two guys. They're okay guys. And then we get all the way, like, we have like 2 corners to take, and then we're at the site that we need to be at. And he's like, "Oh, I forgot the fucking tape." I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "I forgot tape." Yeah, they told me to bring a bunch of fucking tape, and I've totally forgot it. I'm like, "God damn it. You're making us look like fucking dicks, dude." Because we were supposed to be relieving a bunch of people. And we get there, those guys are all worn the fuck out. Yeah, we went back to the shop, got the tape, went back there. Those guys are worn, ragged, because they all started at 7 and they didn't get a break at all. Like they went straight into all of it. And yeah, I get there and I'm just running the guzzler. It's nothing special. There's 2 guys that go up on top, and one guy is running the winch cable, and the other guy is handling the hose, and they're just moving it around and stuff. As simple of a guzzler job as you can fucking get, but they are at an elevated surface, and it's pretty fucking cold. And I had finished my coffee right as we got there, so my coffee was all gone, and nobody had any. Well, one guy had a couple of waters, which was nice. Um, so the 2 and everybody left except for the manager that was on duty that day. He stayed. So he was up. I guess he was working even before, like, uh early Friday, like early Friday, like 2 or 3 a.m. And he hadn't been home or done anything. He was just working, and he's still there right now. Um and there's another manager there, so he can leave, but I don't know, he hasn't left yet. At least I don't think so. Maybe he has. um yeah, a lot of sitting around not doing shit, which is great. That's the best way to have it. If I run out of gas, I'm gonna be upset. Anyways, because I am very low on fuel, about the lowest I've ever been. Yeah, it just says low, so this is not good. Come on, green light. Oh, we're gonna let the semi go first. Um, yeah, just sat around. Eventually, I got it to where I could sit in the truck with the door shut and the mirror turned. Because I'm just there basically if they want me to stop working the guzzler. That's what I'm there for, is to stop the guzzler and then also to get out and check for holes every now and again. Nothing really special. And then the manager dude, he was like, "If they need anything, I'll get it for them." I'm like, "Okay." So just sit there and stay awake. Was rough enough, but I don't know how, but I got through it, and then watched the sun come up, and then the storm was coming in, and they were all like, "Oh yeah, if the storm comes in, we're leaving." And they kept saying, "Oh, it'll be here at 8." I'm like, "Oh, fuck yes, it'll be here at 8. Oh no, it'll be here around 9." Okay, well, that's not so bad. It'll be here around 10. I'm like, okay. And then it's 1 o'clock, or it was like 12:30, and he's like, all right, you guys can go after like these other guys showed up to kind of relieve us. I had to run them through how to run the guzzler because they didn't know. But I got them all taken care of, and then I left, and I go back to the shop. This was just a second ago. But on my way back, I text my boss, and I'm like, "So you got somebody else to do the job that I'm supposed to be doing tonight? You've already got somebody to cover that because you know that I was scheduled to do that job, not this job." He's like, "I don't have anybody else." I'm like, have you called everybody? You're sure?" He's like, "Yeah, there is nobody else at all." I'm like, "Hold on. There's nobody else except for the guy that's been working since Friday morning. You have nobody else. It's afternoon on Saturday, and I have not. I mean, I did take a break. I did go home at like 4, and I was able to, be at home from 4 to 2. But so I guess I did get a break. I didn't get no fucking sleep because I didn't realize I was supposed to be fucking sleeping. But you're serious. There's nobody else other than me, the guy that's been out on this ER all fucking day and all night. Yeah, you're the only one. I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, and they used to give out gift cards for this job, and for some reason they stopped doing that. And so I texted him. I was like, yeah, I mean, and I haven't done it since I stopped doing the gift cards. I was like, yeah, I guess I can. That gift card will really, since I'm getting a gift card, that'd be cool. He's like, we don't give out gift cards anymore. I was like, oh, really? Maybe I can't do it. He's like, I'll get you a gift card. I'm like, okay, thanks. Fuck, fuck a duck. So it's 1 o'clock now. I have to get gas. I have to find somewhere to get food because nobody brought us any food. The guy had jerky sticks with him. That was kind of cool. To have a couple of jerky sticks. Other than that, he had crackers and stuff, and I was like, I'm not gonna eat crackers, even though I'm not even like starving. I'm so tired. I don't know what it is, but I ate 3 tiny Jack Link's jerky sticks, and luckily I ate. Did I eat dinner last night? Oh, I had beef jerky for fucking dinner last night. Wouldn't you know? Yeah, I had not beef jerky, but it was like just like beef sticks and cheese sticks and pork rinds and sweet tea. Of course, I had sweet tea because I'm not supposed to. So yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to cheat here shortly because I am hungry and it's been a long time since I've had food. And it's going to be so much easier than to go home and try to thaw out fucking beef. I got to go to work, guys. I got to go back to work. I have to go back to work. I have to be at work by 6. Oh, no, I have to be at the site by 6. So I have to be at work by 5:30. That means I have to leave my house by 5, and that means I have to leave my house by 4:30. I only got a couple hours, and I'm a half hour away from my house right now. Jesus Christ, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, maybe I'm better, maybe I'm not. I don't think so. I think the glue that I just fucking ate is probably not going to be good for me. I just ate 3 slices of pizza. And what really sucks is none of them were good. I got a brisket one and 2 pepperonis, and usually the pepperonis is like, that's what I'm after when I go to this place back in the day. No, none of that pizza was good. I even did the shake test, the The push-pull test, I did all the tests to make sure they were, like, good-sized slices. They were good-sized, but the content of the pizza was not good. But I still ate it, obviously. And then I picked the cheese off of the box and everything. And I almost grabbed a bag of chips, but I stopped myself. I slapped myself in the face. Everybody was looking at me weird in there. I was like, stop. You're getting 3 slices of pizza, and I should slap you for that. But I'm hungry too. But no, stop at the chips. Okay, 3 slices is too much anyways. Probably. But, dude, if I was going home to go to sleep right now, that was the meal of choice right there, is what I just ate. 3 slices of fucking pizza. I don't think I'm going to go to sleep. I don't think I should. I really don't think I should. If I go to sleep now, because that means I have to get up by like 4:30. It's 1:30 now. And it's going to be 2 o'clock before I get there. So a 2.5 hour nap. First off, it's not going to be possible. I have children. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to be able to just walk in the house and say, "Hey, kids," and go straight to the bedroom. No, I have to stay awake. And if I fall asleep, I am not waking back up. Okay, it's just not going to happen. What the fuck is all this bullshit in the fucking road? I just ran over something. I better not get a fucking flat tire. That would really blow. It's raining now. You know, it's really funny because as soon as we were getting back to the shop, it started sprinkling on our windshield of the truck we were getting back to the shop with. And I was like, imagine that. Because the guy kept saying, if it even starts to sprinkle or the rain's getting too close to us, we are leaving. And it wasn't until we had already left and get back to the shop that it started to sprinkle, and now it's full-fledged raining. And you know what really fucking, it just blows that I'm driving all the way home to drive all the way the fuck back. Like, that's an hour that I'm just commuting to be home for a couple hours. I agreed to it. I said I would. I don't think I can be accountable for what I say right now. Because I'm sleep deprived and upset because I have to go to fucking work later. Like, what the fuck is that, dude? Make me go to work again? I haven't even got off work the first time yet. I'm getting paid from 2 to 1. And then I'll be starting my next job at, I don't know, the fucking little nerd bitchy boy. I cannot be accountable for that. The piece of shit little fuckhead that I went and relieved, I'm not accountable for what I just said. That little bitch ass motherfucker that I relieved on the ER crew, I texted him and he still has not responded to me. He has been off for 12 hours now. Wake the fuck up, bitch! If I yell loud enough, maybe he'll hear me. Maybe he'll wake up and text me back. I just want to know what time he wants me to be at the shop. I am not driving a truck. I'm not doing anything. If the guy is dying in the hole, I'm going to go die with him. Okay? And I'm in the rescue team. I'm going in with him. I'm going to do my best to not just act kind of tough and not say anything about who am I to fucking say that. I'm going to be wearing that on my sleeve. I'm going to write an essay and staple it to my sleeve just so everybody can see all the pain and horror that I've been through. Just kidding. I want to try to not say anything that gets a little fucking he's not gonna do. It will actually be bad if he's like, oh, I feel bad for him. That will not be good. So I need to make sure I don't bitch to him at all. I don't want to hear him say, oh, I'm sorry for you, buddy. Look at this Buick motherfucker. Buick bitch! Fuck you! I got Tourette's. Fuck you, Buick! You fuckhead! Does Tourette's mean that you just say what you think? What is Tourette's? It's where you say bad words, but it's uncontrollable? Or does it mean that, like, those are the words going through your head right now? They have to be going through your head if that's one of the words you're going to fucking cuss out. Tourette's is a fake one to me. I don't know. That's got to be fake. The one where you scream out, fuck, at church? That's fake. That's not real. It cannot be real. That is the 9/11 footage is what that is. That's not real. Just kidding. 9/11 footage is real. But who was in them planes? Dun, 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 dun. I cannot be accountable for what I'm saying right now. If I'm giving out secrets of the CIA, MIA, MBI, MSNBC, if I'm saying any secrets, I cannot be held liable. My boss made me stay awake for way too fucking long. He thinks that I'm going to go home and sleep. Everybody probably thinks I'm going to go home and sleep. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to sleep. If I go to sleep, I'm not going to wait. It's going to be so much harder to wake up from a 2-hour power nap the second time within 48 hours. That's not good. I can't do it. I'm not gonna. I'm going to stay awake. I'm going to go home and I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But whatever it is, it's not going to be good. So the job that I'm doing tonight is just sitting around. That's what my job was just now. Luckily, it's just sitting around. I'm going to get in a truck with another dude, little nerdy fucking bitch whore. And then he's going to drive me to the job site. I don't know any of the paperwork they do. And I am damn sure not going to be in charge of any of the paperwork today. So I'm just going to be there. I'm going to have my harness with me. That's it. I am not putting my harness on. I'm not getting in that hole. I am not doing paperwork. I'm not going to be scanning the air. I'm not going to be doing any of that. I'm going to be sitting on my phone at the picnic bench they have set up there. I'm going to be playing on my phone the whole time. If you're hurt, yell, and I'll call somebody else. That's what it is. That's what I'm going to do. I am just here for a formality. I am not your hero. I'm not Gabriel Iglesias. I can't be your hero, baby. I can't wish your tears away, or something like that. He sings a song kind of like that, but instead of I can't not be your hero, it's I can be your hero. I can, yes, be your hero, baby. Oh, you heard what I'm drinking? Jesus, I can't get away with anything with you guys. You guys just freaking know me. You know that I'm drinking a Mountain Dew full strength. A full strength Mountain Dew. The OG green. I was going to think of another catchphrase for it, but I can't. Oh, but Joe Rogan posted up at noon today. He posted up another fucking podcast. Don't know who it is. I know that it posted up, but I've been doing stuff, so I haven't had time to look at it. So yeah, I'll probably put in my earbuds and go sit at the picnic table and just cry while I listen to Joe Rogan talk about something somewhere with somebody. And I don't know. I am glad I got gas. That would have sucked if I like ran out of gas and I had to push my car. The fuck, dude? I ain't doing that. I would have just been like, babe, you gotta come pick me up. I'm about 75 feet away from the fucking gas station, and I do not have the strength to push. I'm not gonna. It is downhill. I could just roll. I'm out of gas. I ain't doing it. I'm just out of gas. Get the fuck out of the way, Ranger! He's got a temp tag. A lot of rust. A lot of rust and a temp tag. That's interesting. Um... That's about it, folks. Isn't that what the Porky the Pig said on the Warner Brothers cartoons? That's about it, folks. There's a rabbit in the road. There's a rabbit on the highway. It is not rabbit. It's just a rabbit. Somebody's gonna get a lucky rabbit foot. Probably gonna be homeless with some sort of a shopping cart. I don't even know what's near here, but it doesn't matter. It could be a shopping cart for a Sam's Club, and Sam's Club is miles away. They push those motherfuckers around. You want it? They want them Sam's Club shopping carts. Do you know how big those things are? They're so much bigger than normal shopping carts. If they get a Target shopping cart, that thing, some of them got cup holders. Boy, those things are nice. And they got the good casters on them. Why am I talking about shopping carts? Oh, for rabbit's feet, for some reason. Hobo with a rabbit foot. Gonna have a shopping cart nearby. If you guys want, you could just turn this off. The rest of it's gonna be random noises out of my mouth. You can just turn it off. Come back for the next episode and check that one out. For the rest of you that are gonna stay, let me tell you about a story of mine. I'm trying to think of anything that could be a story of mine. One day, Fuck, dude. I hit a dog. Oh, God. I'll tell you about the horrible story about the time I hit a dog with a bicycle, dude. Oh, my God. Some of you might have thought I actually hit a dog. It was a dog, but it wasn't with a car. It was with a bike, and I got fucked up. And the dog was not fucked up. What are you doing? GMC, I'm in the middle of a story. And you're over here, you're like, I was in the fast lane, but I just now realized I need this exit. So I'm just going to cut everybody off because I'm from Iowa. They have a Dallas, Iowa license plate. It says Mojo 31 on the back. Fuck you, Mojo! So anyways, I had a bunch of friends. At least people that I was friends with. I don't know if they were friends with me, but a lot of people that we all rode bikes together. We would ride bikes all around all the neighborhoods all the time. We would ride them all over. We'd sneak out and ride bikes. We'd go. Everybody would stay at one guy's house and say that we're staying at somebody else's house. And so I don't know why, but we would do that. And we would all just get on our bikes and ride around. And, well, this one, I don't think it was, we were staying the night at anybody's house. It was just, I went out for a ride after school or during the summer. Not sure what time it was. Might have been early fall. Might have been right before fall. Might have been just stay. You know, because fall, nothing's falling, so just stay. Uh, and I was riding down this huge hill. Back in the day, it was a huge fucking hill. You would get so much speed, and it's like a big, long curve. And always at the top of the hill, you would try to go as fast as you can, and then you would just coast the rest of the way, and you'd get like in the gutter, and you'd kind of ride the gutter a little bit to get you a little bit more speed, and you'd be going pretty fucking fast for a bicycle and a kid. No helmet. No, we don't do that. I don't think I even wore shorts back then, no. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I think I always wore jeans that were ripped up a little bit. So, yeah, it was like right as I got done pedaling as fast as I could, and I was getting ready to start coasting. So I wasn't at maximum velocity, but I was going pretty goddamn quick, okay? At least 13 miles an hour, maybe even 14, probably 12. But I was going as fast as I could, and then all of a sudden a dog just jumped out of the bush. Shut the fuck up, Harley! God damn it! Right at the fucking focal point, the circumference of my fucking story, and you ride by loud as fuck. God damn. So, there's a semi behind me that just turned all of its lights on. What is going on? Kind of looks like a peacock for some odd reason. So, I'm riding my bike. I get up to maximum, not maximum, almost. I'm on my way to maximum velocity. And I'm getting into position in the, like, near the gutter, like on that side of the road where the gutter is. And as soon as, like, I get done pedaling and I get down into fucking arrow mode, where you just lean back and lean forward, or, I don't know, put your arms up, put your arms in. I don't know what the fuck you do. Arrow mode. Everybody knows what arrow mode is. I get into arrow mode, and then boom, dog, boom, flip, fucking crash, scrape my knee, dog goes, Arr! I go, ah, and then the lady comes outside, and I'm like, oh gosh, and I'm laying there, bike's all fucked up, I'm all fucked up, dog is just like, what the fuck, you just hit me with a bike, you fuckhead, and I'm like, god damn, why'd you jump out of a goddamn bush? And the lady came out, and then she walked over to the bush and looked at me, and then went to her mailbox and got her mail. She said, "Are you okay?" I said, "No." She's like, "Oh, what happened?" I was like, "Your dog." I'm giving her too much credit, I think. I don't think she said a fucking thing. I said, "I'm hurt. Your dog flew out of the bush." And I hit the dog. And she just didn't, I don't remember her really even saying anything. To be honest, now that I think about it, in my hazy state of memories, I don't remember saying a fucking thing. She might, if she did say something, she probably was upset at me for abusing her dog. I like dogs. I didn't want to abuse a dog. She turned it around, made me feel bad about it. And so that's the time that I hit a fucking dog. What kind of dog? Oh, it was probably like a 90-pound, uh, what's that one with the long golden hair? Kind of looks like a Labrador Retriever, but it's a golden lab. It's like a golden lab. What is the name of that dog? It's like got gold hair. Some might say orange, but I don't know. Gold sounds more correct. And it's like a lab. Like they retrieve the ball if you throw it. I don't know. I can't remember the name of the dog, but it was like a 90-pound one of those, and I hit it right. If you had a measuring tape and you measured from the front elbow to the rear elbow on the left side of the dog, right about midway, right in center mass, I nailed it. And then it was my left knee. I'm pretty sure that's the scar that you can see still on my knee, is from that fucking dog that looks like golden lab that retrieves balls. I don't know what they're called. Don't know what they're called. It's kind of like the dog off of Airbud. Whatever that dog's called. Is that called like a spaniel something? I don't know. Maybe like... So, we had a lot of fun over there. I had a buddy that lived down that at the bottom of that hill. His dad was not his dad, but the guy that lived at his house, he was like a biker dude, and we were always scared of him. And then his mom was like a biker chick, but we weren't scared of her. And he always had a bowl full of warheads, and we would play. That's where I learned about the Xbox. I didn't know what the fuck an Xbox was until I went over to his house, and he had a goddamn Xbox. He had some car game that I always wanted to play, but he's like, that's boring. I don't want to play the car game. I'm like, I would like to play the car game, please. Some car game. He always wanted to play Halo, which is fine because I like driving the fucking cars and airplanes and shit in there. Yeah, it was just a good time. Sleep over at his house all the time. He's the guy that we were walking from my house to his house, and we had to go through the middle school parking lot, and in the recycling dumpster at the middle school was as many Playboy magazines as you can imagine. When I say a dumpster full, I mean like a quarter of a dumpster full, which is a fucking lot. It wasn't fucking overflowing, but it was like there was nothing in this dumpster, and then somebody dumped boxes of fucking Playboys in this recycling dumpster. And me and my buddy were the luckiest kids in the world to find 1980s and 70s Playboys with bush and everything. And we collected them all. And we hid them under his bed. And I never knew what happened to him after that. But we did that. Oh, he also played Diablo. And those were not the first nudie mags that I had ever seen. No siree. I found some in my dad's closet. Well, it wasn't his closet. It was like a cabinet in the garage. That the latch for the lock was screwed on from the outside. So I would just go grab a screwdriver, unscrew the latch, and open the fucking door. And then I'd make sure I remembered which way the screws were turned. Even though I'm pretty sure my dad had no idea at all. And then, but just for funsies, I grabbed a paper clip. It was a cheap little lock. And I unlocked the lock with a paper clip. I'm like, there are multiple ways to get into this chest full of nudie mags. There was a gun in there. And that's, as far as cool shit, that was really about it. The gun, I never really touched the gun. Just because I was trained from a really young age, younger than that, with my other buddy's dad on how to shoot guns and stuff. And I was just like, I'm not going to mess with the gun. Not even interested. When there's nudie mags, that's what I'm after. I'm not after the gun. I'm not trying to fucking shoot something like the cops are going to get called. Then I can't jerk off to these nudie mags anymore. So they're definitely going to know that I'm in the fucking cabinet. My parents. So yeah, just these nudie mags, I would snag them all the time. There's also movies, DVDs in there, and we would go take them upstairs and play them. That was pretty cool during the summer. Alone in your room, just humping a pillow, because you didn't know how to jerk off yet. You just knew it felt real good to rub it up against stuff. Yeah, weird, I know, but I'm pretty sure there's more than just me out there that was just humping my pillow and then sleeping on it. But I don't even know. I'm just off on a tangent here. Glad you guys stuck around. I feel like this podcast was way better than the last like 3 combined. So that's good. Uh, keep all 18 down, and I'll go to sleep later. Hello, it's me still. Who else could it be? It's me. It is 10 o'clock at night. Um, so that last recording, I ended the episode, but I have more shit to go. Just a little bit more. Okay. I go home. I relax a little bit. I like doze in and out on the couch. I'm trying not to go to sleep, but I'm just going to sleep. You know how that is. And anyways, time comes. I have to get the fuck up, get ready, get the fuck out of the house again. Put the pants back on, put the boots back on, grab the bag, go out the door. And I get in my car and I start driving to the place, to our shop. Which later on I was like, why do I have to go to the shop anyways? It would be way faster for me just to go to the place and then go the fuck home. Go to the place, go home. Go to the place, go home. Not go to the shop, then go to the place, and then go back to the shop and then go home. But anyways, I didn't do that. It would have been cool. But the guy that I worked with, he's the chewer. I've talked about him before a couple of times. He's the chewer. Today, he had bubble gum. Okay? And dude, he eats like a goddamn llama. Like every time I talk about him, I think it's always a llama is what I compare him to. He just shows his teeth and just I don't know if you can hear that, but the whole fucking time. And I'm like, God damn it. And then the truck that he wanted to take, he's like, hey, sorry, the passenger seat's a little bit wet. Left the window down in the rain. I'm like, you stupid son of a bitch. I'm sitting in the back. You're driving Miss Daisy today. I am not sitting in the wet fucking front seat. He went over and he grabbed like a trash bag and he was trying to put it on there. I was like, no, I'm not sitting on a trash bag either. I'm just going to sit in the back seat. I'd actually like to be further away from you than that. I'd like to sit in the bed of the truck in the rain. But anyways, before all that, I'm on my way to the shop. This is before all that. This is the pinnacle moment that made me record again. I'm driving, everybody's going slow, it's raining, I understand, not a big deal. I'm like, my tires are not good, but who gives a fuck? It'll be fine. I gave a fuck because it was not good. It was not good at all, okay? I'm driving on the highway and I get up on this bridge and everybody's going so goddamn slow, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with all you fucking fuckheads? So I kind of speed. We're underneath the bridge areas so it's kind of like dry, not dry, but it's not like standing water in there. And I speed up, and as soon as I come out of the bridge, all hell broke loose. Luckily I was still in second gear. Maybe I was third. Pretty sure second. I was in second gear, just and I was getting ready to shift into third, and the ass into my car went to the right. And I'm like, oh no, guys. I wish I could find somebody that had that recorded. I hydroplaned for a while. I left it in second gear. I never touched the brakes. I tap the throttle every now and again just to kind of help me straighten out. But dudes, I was across 3 to 4 lanes of traffic. Just I don't know how the fuck I didn't crash. It was amazing. Or at least spin out completely. I was like completely sideways the other way, completely sideways, and it felt like it went on forever. And let me tell you, I am sleep deprived. I was not ready for that, but my survival instincts kicked in, and I did it. I got through it all. It was not fun. Where the fuck is my spitter? God damn it. There it is. Yeah, so I was like, all right, I turned the radio off, you know, and just after I got squared away, and everybody behind me was like hitting their brakes and stuff. I'm like, holy shit, my tires are really bad, like really bad. And yeah, in rain you hydroplane very easily with this fucking car, but I don't know. Apparently, I was a skilled enough driver to. It was all luck. It was all fucking luck. Luckily, nobody was up beside me at the time. Luckily, I didn't hit a wall. Like, I don't know. I just didn't hit a wall. I was just like, it was fucking crazy. I hydroplaned for a while. It was not good. And then I just kind of kept it. And that was at 65 miles an hour. I had to have been in third. I don't think I can do 65 in second, but that's not good. And I don't think I'd have it up that high. But it was fucking scary, guys. Then I get to the shop and I try to tell the guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I know how to drift." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, you fucking fuckhead." Okay, the story's not about you. It's about me right now, all the time. So, anyways, we're loading up because at this place where we do the confined space rescue thing, they usually have they usually have everything. We just bring paperwork and a monitor. And so he's like loading up a tripod and a winch. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, sometimes they don't have it, so we got to bring it. I was like, oh, okay, not a problem. And then we even brought like a lifeline and all this good stuff. And we get out there, and we're taking the corner. I still have not slept very much. Took the corner to get to the place. He's like, hey, do you have any confined or something? I was talking about paperwork. Oh, yeah. He's like, I forgot the paperwork. I'm like, you fucking dumbass. He's like, well, they say they have paperwork sometimes. I'm like, okay. And this guy, I feel like this guy, he's done this job a lot. No. He does do it a lot. He just doesn't know how to fucking do it. Now, this is where I would probably hydroplane. And there's a semi coming next to me. I don't want to fucking. I don't have any room to fucking squiggle, wiggle around. So, easy there, buddy. Anyways. He's like, I don't have any paperwork. Do you have any paperwork? I'm like, no, I don't have paperwork. I'm a fucking trucker. This is making me nervous as hell. There's so much water on the road. Trying to drive in other there. That was a slight hydroplane. That was not good. I don't like this at all. I'm doing 5 under. Go around, fuckheads. Go around, fuckheads. So, I don't know. It looks like it could be a cop behind me, but it doesn't have the lights on the top aren't orange like they're supposed to be. So sorry, there's a lot of shit going on over here. There's like people working on a car on the side of the road, a guy trying to get on the highway, got this fucking Explorer bitch ass motherfucker behind me. I'm hitting this fucking water. I can feel my car squiggling. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. As long as you don't hit your brakes, that's usually the best thing, is to not hit your brakes. My front tires are not good either. It's scary to drive tonight. Oh, fuck. Anyways, he's like, I don't have any paperwork. I'm like, oh, okay. And then we get there. I'm like, well, if they got paperwork, whatever, it'll be all right. And we walk in there, and he's like, oh, I forgot the air monitor. I'm like, you dumb fuck. You're so fucking dumb. And he's like, well, what should we do? I'm like, this is your department's job. This is not my department's job. I've done it a couple of times. This is you're supposed to be the one that knows what the fuck to do. But I can tell you right now, if we cannot monitor the air in there, even though we all know it's perfectly fine, he's not getting in the hole without the air monitor. So I'm gonna sit here and I sit my ass at the fucking picnic bench and I say, you go back to the shop and get the paperwork, get all this shit. So he left, and I sat there forever. And I haven't done this job in a while, and they changed it up a little bit, but I had no clue. I was sitting at the wrong pit. I was just sitting there. I was like, dude, ain't nobody came by. Ain't nobody. They have not drained the hole, because it's a car wash pit. Because they make cars at this place, and they got to wash them before they sell them or send them out or whatever. I don't know. They have car wash pit. They do vans, trucks, and that's about it. Anyways, we don't do the van line anymore, which is strange to me. And that's where we've always done, is the van line, but now we're doing the truck line. And it was on the other side, and they had it drained, and the guy was over there rinsing off the stuff. And finally, the dude he called me. He's like, hey, I'm on my way back. I'm like, dude, you're just now on your way back? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, hurry the fuck up. He's like, do you want anything from the gas station? I'm like, no, I don't want anything from the fucking gas station. I want this job to be done, and I want to go the fuck home. Okay, I won't get you anything. I'm like, okay. And so he eventually showed up. I don't know if he went to the gas station or not. When I got in the truck, whenever we were leaving, he had a Jimmy John sandwich sitting there. I'm like, you fucking, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I am like driving on ice right now, guys. This is scary as fuck. And people are driving like fucking madmen's out here. That if I start getting squirrely, they're gonna be in my fucking way. They're gonna be in my swing zone, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna take this down to like city streets. I ain't doing this fucking highway shit no more. I'm going 55. I ain't trying to go too fast. I gotta be in the slow lane because I'm going slowest. I'm going 10 under. Anyways, this is making me nervous. Man, other days, whenever it's like, the roads are wet or whatever, I would fly in this car. I would just fucking haul ass. And now I'm just like so scared I'm gonna hydroplane because I just about died earlier. Anyways, dude shows up. He does not know how to do any of the paperwork at all. His handwriting looks like a fucking crackhead's, like fucking insanely bad handwriting. Can't read shit on the paper. The one dude that's there, that's like kind of overseeing the project, like the dude that we're working for, he's like, dude, you guys are supposed to like know what the fuck you're doing. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, we do. Just chill out, and I gotta fucking wrangle this fucking kid. And he's like, oh, because we drove the F-150 out. He's like, dude, the F-150 is so fast. Luckily, I know how to drift. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. Do not drift with me in the goddamn truck. Because on the way out there, he did do like a little slide. But he is so jerky with the wheel. Like super fucking like left, right, like not smooth at all, like just normal driving. I'm like, dude, you are not good at drifting. He's also the guy that said, oh yeah, I already paid for it, but I haven't picked it up yet. But I'm getting a GTO that's got 700 horsepower. It's a rear wheel drive, 6-speed manual. It's got 700 horsepower, and I paid $4,000 for it. I just haven't picked it up yet. I'm like, no, you did not. Nobody is selling you a 700 horsepower GTO 6-speed for fucking $4,000. He's like, yeah, it's in like perfect condition too. I'm like, no, it is not. No, it is not. And now he showed up. He had a Subaru Outback. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh yeah, the guy gave me my money back for the GTO. I'm like, okay, you just gave him like a short-term loan is what you did. The guy needed $4,000 and he said he'd sell it to you and then just never gave it to you and then paid you back. Luckily, you got paid back. So, yeah, and we're out there and the guy, this kid keeps talking to the guy that we're working for and he's like, oh yeah, I know what to do. And he's like, no, you don't. I'm like, fuck. And I have to defend him because we're both wearing the same goddamn shirt. We work for the same company, even though we're two different departments. Anyways, the guy gets in the hole, and then the one dude that's up top, he's a cool dude, but I don't know. I didn't like what he said there towards the end. He's like, hey, yeah, the guys that normally do this, they clean this stuff for us. I'm like, we are not a cleaning crew. He's a whole supervisor, and I am a whole attendant. We are not part of the fucking cleaning crew here. He's like, well, the other guys normally clean up, and they do this and that. He's like, I know it's not mandatory or anything, but they normally do that. I'm like, oh, good for them. I'm not cleaning this shit. But then I ended up cleaning some of the shit. And then the one dude grabbed the hose, the kid grabbed it from our company, grabbed the hose, and he's like spraying the shit, and it's like just making a way bigger fucking mess. I'm like, God damn it, just put the fucking hose down, because it's like there's a pit underneath, and there's all these grates and stuff, but right next to the pit is where they drive all the cars that are ready to go through, like after the car wash and everything. And he's got fucking water going out into the fucking the little road they have inside the building. I'm like, God damn it, dude, you're making a fucking mess. You got these cars, they're gonna be fucking, and it's like sealed floor, so it's like super slick out there whenever it's wet. And I'm like, God damn it. But all in all, we got it done. It took 4.5 hours. It is now 10:15. I tried to cheat again. I ate fucking 3 slices of pizza just a little bit ago. But I'm hungry again. I'd like to eat again. Well, I guess it's been like fucking 9 hours since I ate. And I offered the wife to pick up this little pizza joint near us. It's called Sarpino's Pizza, and it's fucking delicious. And I was like, she is always, that's like her favorite place to eat. And I was like, do you want Sarpino's? She said, I already ate. I'm like, okay, you fucking asshole. You already ate, so you don't want Sarpino's. Well, I understand. Like, that makes sense. But I'm not going to Sarpino's just for me. I'm not going to make one little order, but if I was picking you up food too, I'd do that. So I'm just gonna find, I don't know, something along the way, I guess. But she did order groceries tonight for tomorrow morning pickup, which is gonna be fucking sick tomorrow. Because I had her get like everything that I would want on my Mongolian barbecue, like the good kind of Mongolian barbecue. So I'm gonna try to make my own little hibachi grill at home, and it's gonna be fucking delicious. I'm gonna put cheese on it. I'm gonna do a bunch of eggs. It's gonna be amazing. And then she also got chicken wings. We're gonna do those in the air fryer. I'm gonna do them just like with regular dry rub seasonings. Nothing crazy. Because I don't know. I'm gonna make up some hot sauce probably. I don't know when we're gonna eat those, but I'll make up some hot sauce and I'll dip mine in hot sauce. But hers, she likes them just plain seasoned, which is cool. Um, and then I don't know, just like normal like beef sticks and cheese sticks that I can take with me wherever I end up going. But this was just supposed to be a little extra segment because I had a near crash experience earlier, and it was very exciting, and I wanted to share that with y'all while it was still slightly fresh in the mind. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and all this is gonna be a dream. The light turned green and you immediately honk, and then now we're like creeping through the green because you want to fucking honk at people. But now I'm on the city street, so this is cool. I'm not the the chance of me hydroplaning are slimmer, not zero, but they are much slimmer now. For the second time on this podcast, keep all 18 down, and I'll talk to y'all later.